Hey all, Ginger Ninja here and welcome to my new video and the first video of the Conditional Showdown series. Today the challenge is, if I find a steel type, the video ends. The rules are simple. Rule 1 is, team preview does not count. I decided upon this because of the Urshifu forms, because what if I'm doing a dark type one or a water type one? I won't be able to tell. So that's why I chose that. The second rule is, I must always try to win. This is relatively obvious. I can't just try and get all 4 of my mons knocked out right away, because I won't be able to see their 3rd and 4th Pokemon, and that just seems like cheating to me. Finally, we're going to be counting our wins, because, you know, I'm relatively competitive. This is competitive Pokemon, of course I'm going to be doing that. So yeah, let's dive on into it. As you saw in the intro, my team is named Venusaur No Steel, because I'm very punny. This is going to be standard Venusaur, with Gigantamax, Cobra Berry, Chlorophyll, all that stuff that does well in the sun. Standard EV spreads as well, whatever you'd expect really. So for Torkoal, we have support Torkoal actually. With Protect, Yawn, Burning Jealousy, and Clear Smog. This is basically to get rid of any stat boosts that we may encounter. So yeah, very useful. We also have somewhat reliable recovery with Citrus Berry, so yeah, that's definitely good. For our Charizard, we have Safety Goggles. This is going to be our counter for our opposing Venusaur teams. It's relatively simple. We do have a bit of bulk invested here, because I originally planned this to be Life Orb and I didn't change it, so we're sticking with this today. Protect, Heat Wave, Air Slash, Scorching Sands. Standard moveset. Okay, P2, Eevee Light, Download, very bulky. Try Attack, Trick Room, Eerie Impulse, Recover. You know what it does, it just weakens opponents. Can maybe sweep if it gets a special attack boost from the download. Also Recover, it makes this thing even harder to take down, of course. Next we have Gastrodon. This is going to be our Rain Team counter, simply because Storm Drain, that's very big. Rindo Berry, because we don't want to be one-shot by any old Rillaboom or other Venusaur, right? Yeah, that's going to halve the grass damage. We're also offensive on this thing, so Protect, Muddy Water, Earth Power, Ice Beam. Ice Beam for coverage, of course, and then the 2 stabs. You could replace this with Scald if you wanted, but I think the spread damage is quite nice, and even if it's not 100% accurate, it can still put in work. Finally, we have Physical Life Orb Regieleki with Protect, Wild Charge, Bounce, and Explosion. This thing we want to Dynamax most of the time because Recoil, 2-turn move, and it blows itself up. And then optimal HP investment for Life Orb. Max speed, of course, because it's Regieleki. We want to speed tie with other Regieleki, so yeah. If you want to use this team, the Pokepaste will be in the description below. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so starting up game 1, we do see a Metagross at the beginning. This is not optimal. It could be Bulldoze here with the weakness policy. So against a Steel type, we just want to lead Torkoal Charizard, hope they just don't bring it out. And if we lose, that's fine. We may not see the Metagross. But in the back, they do have quite a few Fairy types. So I wouldn't mind just bringing Venusaur here. And then, this is interesting. I think I don't want to bring Aleki simply because I'm not maxing it. Gastrodon seems kind of nice though. It's definitely a good counter for Rotom. And it's a good switching against some types. Okay, we don't see the Metagross to start with, which is brilliant for us right now. No, we are not Dynamaxing support Torkoal. I think just Burning Jealousy and Max Wildfire. Like, I don't see much of a problem in that. They do stay in. They have Snarl. This is Scarf. Could this be Scarf? Perhaps. Oh, okay, yep, we just lost game 1. Yeah, I definitely didn't consider that. What if we just Clear Smog Charizard and then max Airstream into... Oh, it's a speed tie between Charizard and Entei here. So this is good. And we do get rid of our special attack drops. And Umbreon does go down this turn. So I think Burning Chelsea plus... No, we don't. Max Quake here is kind of solid. Nice. No!